This Unreal 424 plugin lets us paint clouds like never before. Let's see how it works. We have already covered volumetric clouds a couple of times here, and I will leave you the link to the previous video about it, so you can grab these volumetric clouds for your own. I will not go through the setup or how these volumetric clouds work today, but our great guy Henry Emelianov, he shared once again for free another plugin for Unreal Engine, this Volumetric Clouds Painter, and we are gonna take a look at it today. So once you have downloaded from Gumroad, you will have this Volumetric Clouds Painter folder. You just need to copy it, and you can come to your Unreal Engine project folder. If you don't have it already, you can create a plugins folder like this one and just copy and paste the Volumetric Clouds Painter in here. Once you have done that and you booted up your project, you will find in the Modes tab a new Volumetric Clouds Painter editor mode here, and if you click it, you will see that we have a start and stop paint toggle, and we can paint or erase the clouds. So let's start painting, and as you can see, it's super fast. It's so refreshing and fun to watch, just to watch it working. You can increase the radius of our brush, and what I really like to do is to maybe cover large areas with clouds and then switch to the erase and just shape the clouds like this with the eraser. The other options here are for the fall off of the brush. The lower the fall off and the more defined the shape of our brush is. So if we put it back to 1, as you can see, it's a bit more subtle. And then we have brush opacity, which controls the strength of our brush. So if we put it to 0, the brush it's doing nothing. If we put it to 1, it's doing a lot with just a click. So most of the times something in the middle or more on the lower side, it's better, so you can control a bit better the flow. And then we have these two options, the clouds probability and the clouds type. So with clouds probability, if we decrease it and we switch back to paint, as you can see, even if we are painting, we are lowering the number of clouds in this case, because it's like saying, in this area I'm painting, I want a probability of clouds of like 0.3. So I don't want thick clouds, but I want to decrease them in this case. And in empty areas, I'm more likely to make them appear instead. So this is also a great option for changing the landscape and shaping the clouds exactly like you want. The clouds type instead, it's dictating the shape of the clouds area. So if it's at 1, we create by default this thick area of clouds. If we decrease it a lot, you can see that the area still remain full of clouds, but the shape, it's changing a bit. And of course we can do the same from this perspective. So if you want to grab this plugin, you can go to Gumroad, look for Volumetric Clouds Painter. I will leave the link in the description below. It works in conjunction with the Volumetric Clouds version 2, also for Unreal Engine 424 and above. Everything is from Ariel Melyanov, like always about clouds in Unreal Engine, and it's free like everything else from him, so let's go grab it. If you like the content, please think about subscribing, like the video, share it, and click the bell icon if you want to be notified about new upcoming videos. And go grab this free plugin, it's awesome. As you can see, it creates incredible clouds, and see you to the next one.